A movie now streaming that brings back the holy tale of Christmas with a humorous twist. We want to welcome actor and star in Bringing Back Christmas, Ryan O'Quinn. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here. Appreciate you.
A fun and inspiring holiday story that retains the meaning of Christmas.
That's exactly right. And as you can glean from the title, that was exactly the goal, to bring back Christmas. It's I was saying earlier, it's one of those rare opportunities that we get to do a film that has both heart and humor, and is perfect, in my opinion, for this time of year. It's
Absolutely.
good for the whole family. You can sit down with, I often say, grandparents on one side and grandkids on the other side, and not have to worry about those awkward conversations, or as a parent slinking down into the couch cushions.
No. We definitely don't want that,
everybody.
Especially not when it's a holiday movie. But I love how the story blends both today and more than 2,000 years ago. And maybe you could tell us a little bit about what the movie is about and sort of the meandering path towards understanding what the meaning of Christmas actually is.
Exactly. Well, it's a story, that's familiar to many of us. The idea is Mark Christopher Lawrence, who expertly plays our lead character, Daniel Reese, is laid off at the beginning of the picture, and he thinks he's walking into a job promotion, and Dean Cain, who plays his boss, lets him down not so gently, that after 17 years, not only is he not getting a job promotion, but they no longer have a place for him at the office. So he's fired, at the beginning of the film, and so he's distraught, to say the least, and he's trying to figure out how to explain this to his family. And he's got a son that has an impending medical procedure, and he's just trying to figure life out. So lo and behold, a sassy angel comes along, played by Lee Allen Baker, who's familiar to many audiences.
Yeah.
Lee Allen, of course, was for years on Good Luck Charlie, and before that, Will and Grace, and just a ton of fare, of course. But she is she's a sassy little angel who decides to show Daniel that people have had problems for at least 2,000 years. So she invites him to come back in time. It's a bit of an homage, needless to say, to It's a Wonderful Life. So they find themselves as a fly on the wall, watching Mary and Joseph get ready to have that baby. And what they discover, among other things, is, at least for 2,000 years, there have been some inherent difficulties that humans have had to endure. So through heart and humor and quite a bit of fun and comedy, he sees that he's not alone in his troubles.
I love that. And tell us more about your character in all of this.
Yes, I play Mary's dad. So it's quite funny. We toyed with the idea of how exactly to do this, but I was surrounded by a brilliant cast, by the way. Teresa Wu, Suzanne Neff, Barry Piacente. We play Mary and Joseph's parents. And the take on it was a very New York, a la sitcom.
You can get there in half the time if you cut through Samaria. I'm just saying.
No respectable person will cut through Samaria. Everybody knows that.
Well, I tell you this, a smart person on a donkey with a pregnant wife who wants to get to Bethlehem and back in order to have our grandchild at home, they would.
No. The mountains are your best bet. Straight up, straight over. Boom. All right? Take Highway Judea all the way. It's a straight shot. You'll get there. I promise it'll be easy.
Why are you talking up and over? This guy with his up and over. No, the
Needless to say, it's tongue-in-cheek. So you can see through those characterizations that we took a lot of liberty. There was a lot of license in allowing us to do what we did. And so we came up with these highly, caricatured characters of Mary and Joseph's parents, and added a bit of levity into a scene where, again, not unlike many folks go through in 2023, they're arguing over who's going to get the baby at the holiday time,
right,
and who's the baby going to be named after, and some of those things that we've all gone through in 2,000 years later.
We need a little bit of that levity in our life these days. And finally, what do you hope that audiences take away from this movie?
Yeah, thank you for asking. At the end of the day, the real message is that no matter what we go through, regardless of struggles and hard times and layoffs and the like, that there is a reason for the season.
Yeah.
And we believe that God is there. If we allow ourselves to just do an about face and look to Him, God will lead us through every hardship. So that's the ultimate takeaway.
Beautiful. Ryan O'Quinn, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much. I appreciate you having me.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're back after this.